Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Oh, it's an exciting day for me, an exciting weekend. I've got two of my grandkids coming this afternoon overnight, and then I've got the other two coming in the morning, so they'll be four for a while. And then they're staying over as well. So I've got loads of baking to do because we've got loads of birthdays, okay? My boy's a Cancerian, my grandson's a Cancerian, my other grandson is a Cancerian as well. So we're baking cakes anyway, so yeah, and we do a bit of bread, and then there's some buns for my boy. So hence there won't be a video maybe till Sunday night, or Monday. Okay, depending on how tired I am after him. Okie dokie. So let's start with the king and how he is feeling about Harry. So, first of all, how is the king doing overall? Oh, just non-stop worrying, you know, non-stop worrying. It could be worrying about Harry, which he probably is, worrying about Camilla, worrying about us, worrying about Catherine, worrying about William, worried sick about Anne, worried how things would go with Andrew. Yeah, he's got a lot on his plate, and say at least 9 things, at least as well. Just not what he needs, not what he needs. How is Charles's health right now? Yeah, taking on too much, like we said, taking on too much. It's as if he's not listening to people, or because he hasn't listened, you know, something else has come on. I don't know why, but lately I just feel like he's got a chest infection, or, you know, a infection, but it feels around the chest. Yeah, so, you know, not being able to do too much, you know. There's a need for him to pace himself, but there's also an urgency in his mind, you know, to be forefront and centre. So, just going on the hacking claim, universe, how is King Charles feeling about the development so far with the hacking case? That wouldn't have happened if he was still in the royal family. That would never have happened at all. I mean, really, you know, Harry's gone from, you know, the most popular prince to a drug addict who does nothing but have self-pity for themselves, you know. Always low, always having a go at you and questioning you, you know, because he's insecure, always retaliating. King Charles is like, I don't know him at all. I just don't know him at all. I never knew he had this, like, you know, side to him that was bitter, deceitful, you know. All like immoral things, basically. It must be tough seeing, you know, that side of the person, especially when you still believe that, you know, somebody else has been doing this to him, you know, and made him feel a certain way. But Harry did always have difficulties anyway, but they just multiplied, and then Harry got better at his scheming. But yeah, that's, you know, I don't recognise him. he does more for the drug world than, you know, he's ever done for Invictus or any other charities. You know, it far outweighs, you know, he's funding these. So in essence, wouldn't it be funding terrorism as well? We all know, you know, that drugs, you know, run up to higher things, you know, which includes trafficking people, beating people, you know, treating them like slaves and sending them as drug mules. And that's his world. Why not go to just to maybe a pharmacy or something, you know? And that's his world. So it's not legal everywhere. It's only legal in so many countries. And the ones that he's been to, and like in the UK as well, it's not legal. And somebody just popped in my head and said, somebody gave a comment saying it's not illegal to take drugs, but it's illegal to deal in them. Even if that was the case, when you're buying off dealers, you know, that aren't registered or aren't from a shop or a legal, you know, entity, then you're feeding, you know, these traffickers, these violent people, these thugs, these killers, you know, murderers, you know. So he's, but because it's Prince Harry, all of that is like not even taken into consideration. It's never highlighted, you know. Harry, where did you buy your drugs from when you was in the UK? All of that, that's what the king's thinking, you know. Does the king want Harry to settle his claim with the hacking? Absolutely. Absolutely, you know, but I do see 3 people. Oh, it's celebrities, isn't it? And his friends, how he will look to others, you know. I think, yes or no, has King Charles spoken with Harry about this matter? No. So he just sees it as, you know, Harry doing this for a celebrity lifestyle. So has he told him? Do you know what? If he has, like in the past, because this has been going on a while, so if he has received advice, he's not listened, obviously, you know, cares too much about what other people are thinking and doing, rather than himself or his family even, you know, King Charles and Catherine and everyone. How will King Charles feel about Harry settling the case then? So obviously Harry won't be saying anything, and he won't tell the king neither, because he, you know, he didn't want it getting out in any way. You know, if the media how will the king feel if Harry settles the case? Because he knows he's hiding stuff, you know. All this, the settlement comes right after a time when he's been accused of dodgy dealings, and it's like, my son has something to hide, a lot to hide, you know, because he was on his royal crusade, wasn't he, to rid the world of misinformation, and certainly, you know, give a bit of a slap to the media. But King Charles also thinks as well, if you think you've got problems now. You know, there is some later down the line. So I think King Charles knows something and wouldn't be saying anything. I think Harry his dad always thought Harry was being unrealistic, you know, to take on the media 1, 2, 3, 4, however many times he has been doing, and that his son should keep a low profile. In a way, the media has won. The media has won. When they settle, you know, the media has won outside of the court. How does King Charles feel about meeting Harry in the very near future? He's up for that. He's hoping. He's hoping, you know, he comes and just to thaw things. And I suppose if you put it in the context that, you know, you're running a shop and one of your kids are employed and they might be useless, or, you know, might even not turned up on time or just take the mick. And so you would sack them, but you'd still be the mum. They just won't be working in the shop. Are there any plans in place for King Charles and Harry to meet? I just heard you can't get hold of him. So it's like Harry and Meghan, they show your life through the camera lens, but behind the scenes, no one is there. No one is there. So what they do is they project the messages that they want to put across to the royal family. That's how they speak and communicate. And then the royal family only hear, like Thomas Markle, you know, what the public get to see. I think he, you know, believes that Harry is so much of a coward, really. It's a shame because Harry is wasting so much of his precious life on Earth in a state of emotional toil, you know, bit of chaos, all negative things, anger, bitterness, you know. While you're angry, you're not really living. What does King Charles know about Harry then, that we don't, that could possibly come out? You know, exposed for being his problems are, I've said this right at the beginning, you know, it's going to prove to be unreliable with the truth. So no one's going to believe him anymore. If you're willing to do things in a courtroom, in a legal case, and you're going to flap with this, I think, you know, that Harry is looking more like a joke time and time again, and his relationship with Meghan is starting to come under the spotlight that, you know, she does this, he won't do this without her, he can't do this without her, he can't, you know, he's looking more like the errand boy. I know he has been, but to us, but this is in other ways, you know, so I have got, like, what do MI5 think of this bollocks? That is in deeper than he knows, look, you know. He knows Harry's, they know Harry is his own worst enemy. They know Harry is angry. They know Harry is carrying out attacks as well. And his addiction, you know, again, addiction came up, you know, no longer just a casual comment of he smokes wacky backy. No, this is coming up as starting to come as an addiction. Whether it be, you know, that his mood depends on it, you know. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. They know Harry is a little spiteful git who goes behind the scenes and does things whilst trying to look, you know, all sweetness and light. So, yeah, I would say they see Harry as obsessed with being his own worst enemy. How do the FBI, I mean, I wouldn't expect them to show an interest, but how do the FBI see Harry as a result of this court case and evidence? Well, they're looking at Meghan as if she's this is interesting. Like she's very clever at, you know, scheming or doing things, or the legal side of things, pushing things. That she would be in charge of something. That she's the she's ruling the rules, but also, you know, a bit like schemes. You know, schemes. They would see Meghan as a being in control. That's how they see her. Being in control. Responsible. So okay, what's the outcome for the king in this? Yeah, set, you know, set to be. It's like as if said, or it's been suggested that they settle. And it's like, it'll all work out, you know, it'll all work out. So it's not a humiliation for Harry, which will again upset some of you. Because you just wonder, you know, why? Because they've got good solicitors, that's why. And because he's a royal, you know, that's why. Using his position. Now, make no mistake, you know, Harry's settling is not because of, or primarily of King Charles, okay? Because as you saw earlier, they haven't, he's not been able to discuss it with him. But, you know, yeah, it's like, oh, thank God. I thought, you know, that could happen. It was the best way to go. Yeah, I think he'll be feeling good. Okay, outcome for King Charles and his relationship with Harry. It's kind of like choosing. He wants Harry to be balanced, okay? You know, that's what he wants. He wants his, you want your mind healthy, and you want your body healthy. And it could be that you're recovering from something, and it's taken you ages, you know, to find that plateau where you can just about manage. So I don't feel like that's the thing. But, you know, King Charles is still wondering about his drug habit and his drinking and his mind and how it affects him. And lastly, what's the outcome for Meghan in this? I don't expect bad news if they're getting paid off. So, you know, but what's the outcome for Meghan in all this? I think she, you know, turns down an offer. But, you know what, there's something here where she's messed up. She's made a mistake. She's got something wrong. They're going to make out Meghan's a hero and, you know, turn down the first offer that was on their table. You know, nobody truly respects her at all anymore. I mean, the Sugars, right, they do all those things for Meghan, but they don't get anything back from her. And most of them are paid. I don't know, it looks like she's getting caught out anyway. Caught out about money, you know, maybe how much they're in debt, and she's being greedy and it wasn't enough. Money for no work, you know. They make the money just by suing people. Well, okie dokie, right. Well, that's me done.